Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 2 of Wipe 2. Last time we got our base down, we got two metal doors. We're not quite stoned yet. and yeah, we got enough scrap for a tier 1. I'm gonna start crafting that right now. While I keep talking to you guys. So we got that. We pretty much almost have a furnace, just needs a little bit more stone. Just to stone the base. And yeah, we got a really good start yesterday. A decent start. A lot better than last time. Pretty much an episode ahead of last wipe, so that's good. It is a smaller base, but it doesn't matter. If you haven't noticed, last week we didn't really need a 2x2. And even though I'm playing for double the time, this wipe I think a 2x1 will be just fine as well. I can fit a ton of boxes in here. I'll show you guys how I do it. Maybe if I end up needing that many boxes. So yeah, we got a decent amount of cloth. Oh my gosh. Yeah, damn, we're doing pretty good. We already got rope. We got an extra bow, some more stuff that we can go recycle. We got a green card. We're doing well. We're doing well. I'm gonna put this workbench down. This is how I lay out my 2x1. I put my workbench right here. You want to be careful though. I put it right up against this wall, but if your door is wooden still, don't put it up against the wall because you won't be able to switch the door out. You'll have trouble. So as long as your door is metal, you can push it up against the wall. If not, put like a furnace here or something and push it up against the furnace. But right now, since my door is metal, it doesn't matter. And then I like to squeeze a furnace right here, so I'll move my bag later once we get there. And yeah, we'll plant this outside. We don't need this. Don't need this many spears with us. Yeah, that's good. So we're gonna just try to find some stone. We'll go to like hardware again, I guess. Or no, we'll go to cabins. We'll go to cabins. We'll wander to cabins. See if we can find some stone on the way there. Yeah, go for there. Go from there. So yeah, a lot better start than last wipe, so it should be pretty good. Like, I'll be crafting a crossbow eventually. I'm just gonna use these bows until I lose them. Actually, I'll craft a bow next time. So we have the tier 1 now. A crossbow, I prefer the crossbow. It doesn't shoot as fast or have as much as a fire rate, but does a lot more damage. Pick up every little piece. Of materials that we can get our hands on. They add up. This base might have stuff in it. Nope. Nothing. Alright, abandoned cabins. There's not much here, but it's a couple boxes. It's a med crate. It's actually a green card here too, but it's usually like glitched or never spawns. It only spawns like once. It would usually spawn here, I think, but only the first person to grab it gets it, and then it doesn't spawn anymore. I don't know if they ever fixed that. I don't know. I usually don't come here. So we'll go to a gas station too, and then after gas station we'll go to outpost. And we'll use the recycler there. We still need some stone, and didn't see any. Get some more cloth. Pick that up. Pick these up. Gotta be careful of this base. It might be active. Definitely want to be careful coming in here. Another green card, that's good. Some more food. So, you know, this is an example of where I would save my food instead of eating it. Because I could eat this chocolate bar. My food level is a little low. But I'm just going to save it until I absolutely need it. Because it does heal me. And I'd rather wait until my health is low, and then that way I can heal and fill my hunger bar at the same time. Head over to Outpost. I'm gonna get this crate on the road really quick. I'm not gonna bother with the barrels because ooh, a pipe shotgun is really good. Nice. A water pipe shotgun. It's not the best thing in the world, but you could do something with it. Might research it, might not. We'll see. Ooh, there's stone. We're gonna snag the stone very quickly. So yeah, I didn't bother hitting the barrels there because they're right next to the gas station. A lot of people go to gas station. They're more likely to see me first than before I see them. Just a little bit more risky, and it's not worth the risk when I have a decent amount of stuff with me right now. So yeah, Outpost is a safe zone, just like Bandit Camp. It's got a couple more recyclers than Bandit Camp. I hope they add more recyclers to Bandit Camp eventually, because at least maybe like one more. Sometimes you will run into a dude who will just sit on the recycler and not get off of it at Bandit Camp. And you can't pull weapons out in the safe zones anymore, which is good. But it's bad when someone just sits here because you can't kill them. So just kind of sucks. So we're gonna recycle all this stuff. Don't need this water jug. It does have water in it, but I'm gonna recycle it for metal frags instead. We're gonna recycle these, and that's it. There's a research table here, there's workbenches here, there's a lot of shops here for like starter gear. Pretty good. Outpost is not a bad place at all, because you're starting off and you come here and you find some rope, you can build a crossbow here, so get a better weapon without even having a base, because there's a tier 1 there, so pretty nice. Alright, I'll start heading back now. I'm gonna place a marker, that way I know which way I need to face. Have a decent amount of gear, decent amount of materials. There's another stone node here. Hopefully I'll be able to hit it. Can't. Do this. Okay, so what happened there was, I think they add like a buffer zone, so it kind of prevents people from camping the safe zone. So, right now I'm in the safe zone, right? Still in the safe zone. Still safe zone. Right here, I'm out. But right now, I don't go back in until here. They're two different spots. So, it's like a little buffer zone. It's not much of a buffer, but pretty sure it's to prevent people from camping, like sitting on like the line, you know. Okay, nice. Crates might respawn at abandoned cabins, so we'll check this building really quick. Nothing. It's okay. I'm not gonna go in the water. I'm gonna stay on the outside. These teas are actually really nice for because you find a decent amount of them. So they're really good for when you respawn in your base and you don't have a chair and you don't have food. You can just drink one of them and you get your health back up. Really nice. I honestly think they spawn a little bit too much, but it's not that big of a deal. It's not that overpowered, but nothing like super game changing. It's just a nice convenience. There's a hog right there. We're going to depot first, and then we're going to go hunt him really quick. This is not our base. Looks like ours. Did that guy just build there? Or has that been there? I don't remember. Anyways, we're back at our base. Oh, making stone the outside. Alright, got a stone base. Got a couple green cards. Got a water pipe shotgun that we can either use or research. It's really up to you whether you want to research like the low level guns like that, because the argument is if you research it you can craft them, but the other argument is you can just use this immediately and it might be very useful. Like, so if I run out, say I'm like, no, I'm going to research it, and I go out of my base, I end up going into a situation where I could have used this gun to get more guns, I'm going to regret keeping it in my base. But it's up to you. I'm just gonna recycle it. I don't, because it takes forever to pull out. Like, I still can't shoot it until now. So that's like 1, 2, 3. It's like a 3-second pull out time. It's kind of ridiculous. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna store this. I am getting a little stingy on the food. I'll eat this now. I'll just eat it now. It only heals you for like 2 health, so got that. These are piers. This is a pier. These can stack. Put the hammer back in here. We'll go to like lighthouse and we'll recycle these. Recycle this stuff. We'll get other materials there. Bring the bandages with. I'm gonna bring the mushrooms out because they're good for healing quickly. And I'll make a crossbow now too. So rope, wood, metal, level 1, crossbow. A little bit of an upgrade. We don't need this. We'll bring like that many arrows. And let's wait for this crossbow to craft. And then, yeah, game plan is go to lighthouse, recycle, collect other stuff that's there, and yeah, we're having a really good start to this wipe. We're not running into many people. I think the server's kind of dead. It's a Saturday right now, And usually Thursdays and Fridays are the really popular days of any server, and then usually by the end of the weekend the servers are usually pretty dead. And later on in the month too, I think there's this week and then next week, and then it's Force Wipe. Force Wipe a lot of people play, and then as the month goes on, less and less people play. And it's kind of early in the morning right now, so not as many people are on, so more people should be on later. One thing that sucks about Lighthouse is you have to swim to it. But it could be worse. This lighthouse is pretty close to the shore. Some of them are really far away, and it's terrible. And crossbows are also really good for hitting barrels. There aren't any barrels here. Someone's been here, or someone is here. Barrel here though. Yeah, crossbows are good for breaking barrels. You just shoot it, pick up your arrow. Sometimes it eats the arrow. That's fine. Another green card. Okay, I don't think anybody's here. Recycle all this stuff. Unless they're being real slimy. I don't think anybody's here. So weird. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with that. I'm not gonna bother climbing. I have a decent amount of stuff recycling right now. Yeah, actually, it's gonna take time to do it. Recycle, so I'll go up. So that time it ate the arrow, I think. Maybe not. Boom. Crate's not there. You can check if the crate's there from right there, from that spot. I didn't see it, so heading back down. I don't think there's any faster way to go down yet. This way, go back down. So that's that. Get his stuff out of the recycler, and yeah, we'll go depot this back to base. Be careful leaving. There's a boat here, so we could boat. Okay. Just kidding. A few sulfur nodes right here. I would typically like farm the nodes next to my base, but I really don't need sulfur. So I'm just gonna leave them for now. Got another green card. We should try to find a fuse. We'll go to harbor, loot some boxes there, try to get a fuse. I said we were gonna hunt that pig, but I kind of forgot about it, but it's okay. We still need... Oh, we can craft a furnace now. Duh. Boom. We'll go with this one this time. I'm gonna put it in this corner, so I'm gonna pick up this bag and move it. right away. I named my base bag Shack. I don't know why, but I always have, because, you know, it's a little shack. And then we'll start cooking this stuff up. Awesome. So yeah, what I was saying earlier with the workbench is you can move this workbench a little bit more to the left, or I could, depending on how you set up your base. This is how I do it. But with the workbench this close to the wall, I can't swap this door out. I won't be able to put another door on here until I destroy this. So just a heads up on that. Split this up. Like that. Put the wood in there, cook it up. And we're going to go to Harbor and get... recycle these. I'll bring them with. We're gonna go to Harbor. Where were we gonna get a Harbor? I forgot. Fuse. We're gonna try to find a fuse at Harbor, so we can use those green cards. So yeah, we're gonna just loot some boxes there. See if we can get this done in the episode. Get a fuse. Go to Harbor with the green card. Use the green card. Get a blue card, and then go to a train yard and use the blue card there. That'd be really good. That's the plan. Yeah, really good start this week. A big part of that is not running into as many people, but yeah, we'll run into more people as the day goes on, I think. We'll see, though. And it's nice having the crossbow and having some armor, full health, and a decent amount of supplies. I'm gonna hit these barrels. Gotta be careful with hitting barrels with the crossbow because you are reloading. So if you don't have an arrow in your crossbow, someone can shoot you while you're reloading, and yeah, that can happen. There's a box here. I'm just gonna get this box really quick, and I'll get these barrels. I'm gonna go too crazy. That's good. Don't like to hit barrels in the same area for that long. I like to just hit a pile every once in a while. We'll go this way. We'll go around. Try to get these boxes over here. I don't really loot Harbor, so I kind of forget like what the best way to run this is. I gotta rewatch my video. If you haven't seen the video, the Harbor video, Monument Guide video that I made, it's pretty good. It shows you where every box is. I'm pretty sure I got all the boxes. And we got our fuse. Nice. Yeah, and I feel like a big reason why a lot of people don't come here is they don't know where all the crates are at. So they kind of think it's really shitty, but it's really not. There's a good amount of spawns. The crappiest part is having to swim in the water for like, for example, here to here. Like, this kind of sucks. It's really loud. You can't do anything about it if someone sees you. But yeah, it's It's not a bad monument at all. I'm gonna defend from up here. I can see if someone's coming up from a distance. Recycle sewing kits one at a time. You get the most rope out of them if you do it, because the recycler will recycle them 2 at a time and give you 1.5 per sewing kit, so that adds up to 3. Whereas if you put in 1 at a time, it's going to eat up the 1, want to spit out 1.5 rope, but it's not going to give you a half of a rope, so just rounds it up to 2. So then for every 2 you do 1 at a time, you'll end up getting 4 instead of 3, so you gain a rope. Get an extra rope every time. So, pretty nice. It's got a couple more items. Got a decent amount of stuff. Now, electrical components, depending on if you main a server or not, it's not a bad idea to hang on to them to research them. A, because electricity is actually pretty good, and B, if you end up needing to do an experiment on a workbench, let's say you really want a satchel and you can't find one, and you're just like, alright, I'll do experiments on the workbench. You might get an electrical component for spending 75 scrap on the experiment when it really only costs 20 to research. And odds are you probably already found a odds are you probably found an electrical component already, but you just recycled it instead of researching it. So sometimes it is good to research items like that, but it's up to you. I honestly just recycle them unless I'm really desperate for a satchel or something. That works for other stuff like clothing. If you check their website, rustlabs.com, you can see all the experiment costs for a workbench and the research costs. So a good idea is to get the stuff that costs less to research than the experiment, to get those research. That way you save on scrap, but it's not like you save a ton of scrap. There's some tier 3 stuff that you save a ton of scrap, like experiments are 1,000 on a tier 3 workbench, and there's some items that are tier 3 that only cost like 125 to research, like explosive ammo I'm pretty sure is 125. The holographic sight's 125, so definitely try to research those before you do experiments on the tier 3, because that you do miss out on a lot of scrap. Like that is a lot of scrap, like 1,000 scrap. So, but it depends like what server you're on, honestly. Because like right now the server's pretty dead. I'm on right now. I mean, it's an official server. It is early in the morning, like I mentioned earlier. But yeah, when a server's dead, it's a lot easier to acquire stuff. Like this is the main reason why we got such a good start right now, is I'm running into less people. So it is what it is. And as you can see, hitting barrels with the arrows did eat up some of my arrows. So I started with like 25, now I have 16, so I'll just get 10 more. No big deal. That's why I like to bring a little bit extra with a crossbow. I usually bring like 20 arrows, but I'll bring like 25, 26 to 30 if I use a crossbow, because sometimes I hit barrels with them, and I don't want to lose a fight because I lost arrows hitting barrels, you know what I mean? So yeah, we got a green card. We're going to go to Harbor, do the puzzle there. Get a blue card, and then go to train yard. That's the plan. I think that should be good for the end of the episode. I'll try to do that by the end. We got like 15 minutes maybe we can do it. We'll see. I'll try to go as fast as I can, but you never know. There's no guarantees with these episodes. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Could be super boring, could be super exciting, could be in between. I don't know. Try to make them as exciting as I can. But yeah, I appreciate the watching and everything. I like making these. They're fun. I'm glad people like them. I think, and they're just gonna keep getting better and better and better. So. Okay. So at this harbor, I call this harbor Small Harbor because it's got like the smaller piers, whereas the large harbor has like the big fat pier. This puzzler room is right here. This building right here. You used to be able to boost up and loot the boxes with like a horse or a friend, but Face Punch finally got smart and put that there. So you can't do that anymore. That took forever. They take forever to do stuff like that. I don't know what takes them so long to change stuff like that, but I'm sure they have their reasons. So yeah, put the fuse in there. Hit the switch. Get the card. Swipe it. Blue card. Loot these boxes. Nice, quick, and easy blue card. Not crazy with boxes in there, but I mean, 2 boxes is decent, I guess. The blue card's huge. Let's see a barrel. I'm gonna hit it. You get boonie hats from the barrels and stuff. Same with bandanas. If you don't have the skin for them. If you do have a skin for them, you can craft them. I would say if you play this game a lot and you like it, it's definitely worth getting a bandana skin and a boonie hat skin. They're not that you can get a cheap one for less than, or like you can get a bandana and a boonie hat for less than $2.50 USD. Which I know not everybody's made of money, but and especially now people are struggling, but I feel like the game, it's worth it. That's all I'm saying. And it doesn't even matter what skin you get either. You can get maybe the cheapest skin you think is really ugly. Whatever skin you have, you can craft the default skin as well. So bandanas, you can craft a red bandana if you have any skin, and boonie hat, whatever skin you get, you can craft the gray hat. So don't worry about it being too ugly. I think the gray hat looks fine, and I think the red bandana looks fine. But it's all about preference, I guess. Personal preference. Gives you 20% melee protection, which is pretty good. It's just as good as the wooden helmet, I think. I'll double check. Let's see, boonie hat is 15. Wooden helmet is 15. That costs 15 cloth and 200 wood, whereas boonie hat is 10 cloth, so it takes less cloth and you don't need wood. It's not that much less cheaper, but Okay, so we got a blue card now. That's good. We can go to train yard. We will do that. We can leave the green card here. We can leave these here. We can go to train yard. We can recycle at outpost too. Okay. So we're gonna bring. Don't need the tools. I'm not gonna harvest anything. I don't think. I am kind of starving, but it's fine. I'm gonna bring a torch because I can't see at night. I don't think we have weapons flashlight. We don't. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll go. We'll go at nighttime. It's fine. Put markers so I know which way to run. So yeah, be productive at nighttime. Whether you run to a monument, you go to recycle somewhere, hit trees, hit nodes near your base if you see any throughout the day. Collect hemp. There's a whole bunch of stuff to do. Or you can go to the bathroom. You can eat food in real life. You can go on a walk in real life. Play with your dog in real life. Talk to your friends. Whatever. Be productive in the game or in real life. Don't just stare at your screen in your base and complain. Doesn't get you anywhere. That being said, nighttime still sucks, but make the most out of it. I'll actually go to outpost. We'll cut through outposts. That way we don't get totally screwed. Or it's not as risky. Might be a little longer run, but cut through the safe zone. Base right here with a big chest. Nothing. I like to check stuff like that. You really never know what you're gonna see or find. Honestly, I should have. You know, we're gonna do something. Since I'm starving, I really need food. I will cook this human meat at outpost. It dehydrates you, but I have a decent amount of water, and you can get water at outpost too. I'll show you guys. Back at outpost. So over here, there's a barbecue.
Yo, what's good, Dad? Hello? Yo, what's good?
I'm ignoring this guy.
Yo, you trying to play some music? Running shit up.
People are funny. You honestly, you never know what people are trying to do in this game, though. Like, this guy might be really nice, but he might be trying to trick me. You really never know. Alright, so we got some food. So yeah, you get calories, but it dehydrates you. But I have water in there, so it's good to eat. And then you can comfort heal here as well. And then there's water in this jug, in in this water collector, so you can drink out of here. So I got my water back. So that's the reason for that. And then you can comfort heal in these chairs. I don't know if we have enough food though. Doesn't look like we do. Alright. Looking at the time, I will call the episode here. Thanks for watching episode 2 of Wipe 2. We're off to a great start. Thank you all for watching. Next episode, we will continue our journey to Train Yard. I was hoping I'd get the Train Yard by the, get the Train Yard looted and get back to the base. But, we're at the 40-minute mark, so I'm just gonna call it here. Do that next episode. Thank you all for watching. That's it. Peace. Yo, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the rest of the channel and the other playthrough episodes. I stream on Twitch, so check that out as well. Join the Discord. And if you want to see more videos similar to this one, be sure to subscribe. Also leave a like. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave a comment in the comment section below. Thanks again. Peace.